Good morning. Happy Friday. I just got to the city. I'm on my way to Little Ruby's Cafe in East Village to go meet up with one of my mutuals. We made plans to grab lunch next time I was in town, so that's what we're doing today. It is so hot, like super humid. They said it wasn't going to be as hot and humid as it was yesterday, but it doesn't feel that way. It feels about the same to me. I believe I'm about 10 or 15 minutes early, but I'm right across the street. So I'm gonna head over there and probably grab a seat early and get a drink because I am parched. This heat will do that to you. I am looking like a bag lady though. I have all of my things with me that I need to take to the tailor and to the shoe cobbler. So that's what I'm gonna do after lunch, after brunch, because it's not even 12 p.m. yet. So yeah, I'm gonna take you guys with me to run those errands. And I also have a meeting at 2:30 that I'm gonna try to make. I did let them know. I wasn't sure if I was gonna get there in time. So yeah, I'm gonna try to make that. If I do end up taking that call, I'm either gonna take it at a cafe nearby or I'm gonna head to Midtown to my aunt's office. I took you guys there with me before the last time I was here in town, but I'm gonna head to my aunt's office to take the call in one of the conference rooms there. So we're gonna try to hit many nails on the head this afternoon. I also think I'm gonna go to the Whitney. I reserved tickets already. They said it's gonna rain, but now the rain is gone off the forecast. I don't know what Mother Nature is doing, and that's ultimately going to determine what I'm doing. But I also brought an umbrella with me, but I just don't know the way that's going to make me feel. I have on a dress. I don't know that I'm going to want to be out and about in a dress in the rain. You know, I don't know that I want to do that. So we'll see. Either way, you're coming with. Inside, definitely. It's so hot. And they said it wasn't going to be as hot as it was yesterday. I just finished my meeting and had this piece of hair sticking up the whole time. Oh well. But yeah, I think I'm gonna work from my aunt's office for a bit and then head back downtown. I'm not gonna go to the Whitney this evening with a bunch of bags. So actually, I think that I'm gonna go drop that stuff off and then find a cafe that I could pop into to finish working from before the Whitney. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. But look at my view. It's so gorgeous. I love coming here. And this makes me appreciate the city that made me, the city that raised me so much more than I did. I don't know, seeing it from this view. I don't know, it's something about seeing it from this POV. It's like, wow, look at this place. I'm almost to the cobbler and it just started thundering, like roars thunder. Mind you, there's no rain on the forecast. It was on there earlier in the week and then it went away. And right now it says that it's not gonna rain, but it's thundering super loud. I'm a few doors down from the cobbler and then I'm gonna try to make it to the tailor. Hopefully I can get there in time because they close in 30 minutes. Fingers crossed. Do you hear that? Please tell me you heard that. Then I have these that I would like to add. Yeah. This is like lifting, and the inside sole is. Yeah. It's just. This is why I'm such a loyal customer. The tailor there, his name is Frank. He is an angel, a literal angel. I take everything there. I give them all my money. And I will continue to put my pieces to the side and reserve it for my New York trip so that I could take it there and give them more of my money because they're just that wonderful. Now I'm heading back uptown to 14th to catch the L to go to the Whitney. I feel like I've been all over, and I have. But I'm realizing that I reserved my ticket for 6:15. I hope they let me in. It's 6:25. It's gonna take me about 25 minutes to get there. On second thought, I'm like, damn, should I just go home and go to the Whitney on Sunday? Because I have this heavy bag that has like my laptop, my iPad, and I'm like, do I want to be lugging that around the museum? I don't think so. It was originally between today and Sunday to go to the museum. I'm trying to think if I want to stop and go grab. What is this on my chin? Is that a pimple? What is that? I don't know what that was. Anyway, now I'm thinking if I want to go grab a drink somewhere or go home. I'm not really ready to go home. I can hang out for a bit. I just don't think I want to lug heavy bags around a museum for like an hour or two. I don't want to do that. Let me see what's around here. Maybe I'll pop in somewhere just to catch a beat and maybe grab a drink. Okay, quick pivot. There's this bar saved to my list called Reception Bar, and it's a 7-minute walk from where I am right now. So I think we're gonna do that. Okay, a phenomenal experience was had. I am walking to the train and I actually owe Mother Nature an apology because it actually ended up not raining. That thunder was a false alarm. I don't know what that was about. I'm heading over to the train now to go home. It's about 8 o'clock. Well, it's about 7:30 and the sun is setting, kind of bright out, very lively, lots going on, but I have some editing to do. So I'm gonna go home to get that done. I am gonna have to keep chugging water because I need to stay up and get a sufficient amount of editing over the line. So it was fun. I'm glad that I did that. I love doing things by myself. I was like the only one in there by myself. Everyone else was there with their friends. But then a guy came and sat next to me. But I love doing things like that by myself. And that's what's so perfect about New York too. You can stumble into anywhere and just have a good time on your own, you know? So yeah. Time to go home though. I've been up and out since 7:30 this morning. I'm beat. And now I'm about to go home and edit. Good morning. I look and feel like hell. The last time I saw you guys, I don't think, let me turn off the windshield wipers. The last time I saw you guys, I don't think I was congested like this. I don't know what happened. I think the switch up in weather is hot and then the AC is blasting everywhere I went. And then it was rainy and today it's raining, and I think the constant change of weather just did something to my body, and like my body isn't used to seasons anymore being in LA. But nevertheless, I'm pushing through it. Today we're having another thrift day, but this time in Long Island. So I'm taking you guys with me to all of my favorite Long Island thrift stores. Every time I'm in New York, I go to all of my favorite thrift stores in Long Island, Brooklyn, and Manhattan, but today we're doing Long Island. I'm already here. I'm starting at a new one, however. This is one that I found out about on TikTok from one of my mutuals. It's called Island Thrift. It's in Medford. They have a few locations. There's this one and then another one in Levittown. But I figured I would start all the way out and work my way back. I drove like an hour out, so I hope that this one is worth it. She got a lot of good stuff when she came, so I'm hoping that, I mean, the thrift gods are always on my side. I always luck up with some gems, maybe not in every store, which is totally fine, but I feel good about this. Like I feel like I am going to come up on some good stuff today. I'm not sure what the prices look like. I'm curious about that. I did leave my other camera mount that I use when I'm shopping. I meant to grab it on my way out, but I'm just scatterbrained today, but it's fine. I'm gonna make the best out of it. I just left the second thrift store under the same brand. I feel like, are my windows fogging? But the first island thrift, I didn't find anything. But this one, I found some really cute pieces, as you saw. So I'm happy about that. Everything came up to about $50. So I'm taking it as a 2-for-1. I'm about to head over to My Unique. There's 2 locations. I'm gonna head to the Levittown location first and then the Westbury location after that. Those 2 I've been going to for eons, and I've found some really good stuff. So fingers crossed we will. It's a Monday. I like to go to the thrift stores on Mondays, Tuesdays. I find that the start of the week is when they're putting out a lot of new stuff. I'm not saying that's universal, but those days have worked really well for me in the past. I don't know if it will today, hopefully so, but it's about a 40-minute drive from where I am now. I'm not thrilled about that, but nevertheless, we're doing it. Okay, I'm back home. I stopped to pick up dinner. On my way, I got Jamaican food again. Can you tell what I miss the most when I'm in LA? On that note, if anyone has any Jamaican restaurant, I know there's a few different Caribbean restaurants in LA, but specifically Jamaican restaurants. Oh, I don't want that on the table. All the great, I got curry goat. It leaked out a bit, more than a bit. But yeah, this is what I miss the most. So as soon as I come home, that's all I want. It's Jamaican food. I'm just gonna leave it in this bag. I'll show you guys what it looks like. But I got that, and I got a curry chicken patty. I'm so hungry. I wanted everything. But also, I know I'm not going to finish this. I'm like, I'll leave half for like tomorrow. To summarize today, I wouldn't call it a complete bust because I did luck up on a few gems, but I didn't hit the jackpot in the way that I thought I would, which is okay. I'm never mad about not spending money. If I had to rate today, it would be a 6 out of 10. They didn't have anything at Savers, and they were rated pretty high. I don't know what that was about. Or maybe it's just, you know, it's subjective, right? To someone else, there's a lot of gems there, but for me, it's like, no. But yeah, I'm about to get into this. I'll show y'all and edit for the rest of the evening. It's like 5 o'clock now and I'm tired. I've been up and out since 7:30. Oh, and this is like one of my favorite drinks ever. So good. Hello friends, I hope you're doing well. I'm driving over to this Greek restaurant in Valley Stream to go get some food. I'm starving. My cycle started late last night, and so I'm a bit crampy, not feeling like myself, you know, the whole gag. But I'm trying to maintain a good attitude and not let my hormones take over my vibe. I was either gonna go to Brooklyn or Long Island today, and I got up and I was like, you know what, I actually have some work to get done. I'm going to Florida for like 2 days to visit my best friend who lives in Cocoa Beach. We're gonna have like a girls' night in Orlando. She booked us a hotel for one night, so I have that coming up. And before I do that, I wanted to hit up a few thrifts and secondhand stores in Brooklyn and Long Island, but I think I'm gonna wait until next week. I would have gone during the weekend, but I don't do anything on the weekend. Like, the weekend is the time that I swear off most things because of crowds. I don't want to deal with it, you know? I want to get in, enjoy myself, and get out, and I don't want to deal with a lot of foot traffic or lines. Obviously, that's city dependent, but when I'm in New York or LA, I keep it pretty low-key on the weekend. The things that I'm really excited about and really want to do, things that I'm looking forward to, I will reserve for the week. This weekend, Saturday, I told my family I would cook for them. And now I'm like, damn, I don't know if I want to do that because I really want to edit. I might just get up super early in the morning, get some editing done, and then cook and do that, and then come back home, edit some more. I also told my grandmother I would go to church with her on Sunday. I haven't been to church in over a decade, maybe a decade and a half. So that should be interesting. Not to get religious or anything, because I don't really consider myself a religious person, but my dedication has always been to God, not a church. I think that's in part because growing up I was heavy in the church because of my grandmother. She, every Sunday we had to go, and we went to Sunday school, we were in the choir, we were in the dance group, and we would participate in all activities and things of that nature. And I think I never established my own genuine connection to the church. I was experiencing church through the lens of my grandmother and what she was telling me it's supposed to be and it should be, and it just never resonated with me. And I would go to my other grandmother's church as well, my mother's mom, and I've never been to a church where it connected with me, where I connected with it. It's nothing to do with the people. I made a lot of friends in the church and connections, but I just stopped going. I stopped going once I started to gain my own agency, and I was able to be like, yeah, no, I don't want to go, or I'm not going this week. It started off with me making excuses, I think, like everyone else, like, oh, I don't feel well, and then I just stopped going altogether. I think my grandmother caught the drift. And so the last two times I went to church, it was for a christening, both times. But I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to going and seeing if, now that I'm a whole adult, and the last time I went to church service, I was like a young adult, or like the last leg of my teenage years. I'm curious to see how it's going to feel and how it's going to resonate with me, if at all. And if not, that's okay. I'm really going as a bonding, not that because my grandmother's my bestie, my big bestie. So it's just more of like a bonding activity and something that I know means a lot to her, but that I'm also not opposed to. So it's like, why not? Maybe I'll report back and tell you guys how it was. But yeah, I'm heading over to Chicken Gyro Delicious, or I think they changed the name to Chicken Delicious. And I've been going there since I think my senior year in high school. It's been there for a while. I'll turn the camera back on when I get there to show you guys what it looks like. Hopefully it tastes as good as I remember.